welcome to another episode of Thanks for Stopping By. So, I'm gonna immediately address the elephant in the room. I'm not in my normal recording space. I'm sure many of you have noticed that. You might not have. You might only listen to this podcast, and you might not actually be seeing what I'm doing. In which case, take a look. Read a book. It's in a book. I fucked that up. I am not my usual recording area. Today I'm laying on a bed. And I know what you're thinking. Why haven't you always been doing this? Why isn't this always how you record your podcast? Because, normally you're sitting up on a nice couch with some decorations in the background, and sometimes you even have pretty makeup on. But right now, you are laying in bed like a greasy, disgusting piece of shit in the worst, least flattering angle you could be, making zero eye contact with the camera into a microphone. And why aren't we constantly getting the real, uncut, authentic you? And to that I say, life is a movie, It's a fairy tale, what I show you on this channel. I gotta give you crumbs. I gotta give you the bits and pieces that I choose. I want to put my best foot forward and give you the best content. But in reality, we let it slip. I've let you slip into my reality, which is what you see before you. Because I wanna bring you in. I want you to know. I have no idea what I'm saying. I think laying down is actually making my brain work less. And that's if you've listened to this podcast, that's not good for me, because usually, if you're a long time listener, first time caller, my brain already is always at like 10, I want to say 10%, because isn't that the thing? You only use 10% of your brain. If you didn't, you could see space. Or you could be Lucy and download yourself to the government and hack everybody through a 7-Eleven computer cashier machine. Dude, what the fuck is going on? What the fuck am I talking about? Welcome to the podcast. Yeah, so let me put this train back on the tracks, baby. Yeah, I fucking didn't record during the day, so it's really late, and I have to be kind of quiet because people are sleeping in my house. And so I thought, I could sit at my usual setup and just kind of have like a nice chill episode where I'm kind of quiet. I'm not really screaming and yelling and laughing and goofing and gaffing like I normally am. And then I had this idea. I was like, what if I just recorded from my bed, man, Because I'm real big chillin' right now, as I usually am in my bed. And I thought, why don't I I don't want to say invite you into my bed. That sounds weird. That's not what I meant. But why don't I show you what the vibes are? You know what I mean? Why don't I give you a vibe check of what it's like when I'm just laying in bed and I'm not being a silly, wacky podcast host. And instead, I'm just a normal girl in a normal world, looking for some I don't know what was going, but we're here. We're big chilling, and I wanted to. I don't know, man. I just thought it would be interesting, and now that I'm saying it, like visually, I feel like it's kind of a funny gag, but like from a technical level, this is probably a fucking horrible idea. But I don't know. Maybe you want to chill with me. Maybe you're in bed right now, and you're big chillin', and you're thinking, you watch my podcast every week in bed late at night when you're big chillin'. And as much as you love my funny, goofy, wacky jokes, you're thinking, dude, I wish I could just relate to her more. I wish she wasn't always in a silly, wacky mood. And I wish instead she was in a big, chillin' W mood. Or she was on her sad girl shit and she just lays in bed, staring at the ceiling, listening to enter YouTuber or music name here / podcast, thinking about what life means. And I'm here to tell you, I'm here. I get it. I'm right here. Except I am actively now doing the thing that I would listen to in bed. And what does that say about society? You know what I mean? Does anyone care about this at all? I feel like this is either going to be my highest viewed episode or my fucking lowest. Oh man. So how was your guys' weekend? I had a very long weekend. So Friday night, played some Magic the Gathering with my boys. And I won a game. Don't know how, but I did. It was cool as hell. Especially because I don't really know how Magic the Gathering works, really. So rather than saying I played Magic the Gathering, I feel like you could more classify it as Magic the Gathering happened to me. Like I was in the vicinity while Magic the Gathering was going on, and I just happened to have cards that were being played. But I won. I did it, and that's just one of the things that is amazing about me is I am just dope like that, and so I can just win games that I don't know how to play. I'm just goated like that, I guess, is the term I would use. Um, but yeah, so did that, and then I had to take a fucking 14-hour train ride. 15, actually. I feel okay. Let's just do another installment of Salem complains about traveling on her podcast, because I show up. My train was supposed to leave at 11:50 p.m. because it was an overnight train to Salem, Oregon. And I was like, lit, that's easy. I'm just going to sleep a lot of it. It'll be totally cool. Get to the platform at about 11:30. No, 11:15. Because I like to be early. Just in case. And turns out I was too early because my train was 2 hours late. And so it now said that my train would not be leaving until 2 in the morning. And I was like, oh, that's awesome, dude, because it's wicked cold out here. And I'm so tired because I've been awake so long so I could sleep through the entirety of this train. But now I just have to stand here in the cold, which is really cool, So I found a bench and I read some comic books, which was cool. And then I took the train And it was okay. Wasn't as bad as I've had before. Slept through a lot of it. Um, like I slept for like most of the nighttime. And then got to Salem, drove to my show, and had a great show. It was a great show. I wrestled for DOA, had a great match, had a great time, had some gaffs, some laughs. And then Sunday was Without a Cause's last show, which was a very bittersweet night because I had just started, for those of you who don't know some of the wrestling stuff, Without a Cause, a company based out of Everett, Washington. And I had just started working for them consistently. They did a show that was queer focused called Cascadia, which was really cool. It was a really cool event. And I had been working with them after that, or I was supposed to keep working with them after that. Had a match with them last month, and then this month I started a group called the Sweethearts with my girls, Rebel Kell and Sandra Moon, which was really cool. Had a great banger match. Over fucking nuclear over as the Sweethearts. And then the next month, this show, me and Rebel Kell, Sweethearts, returned. But I was super excited, and I was like, let's go. Let's do some shit. Let's run. The Sweethearts are about to happen. And then, to everyone's surprise, it was announced that the Without a Cause was going to be shutting down. And it fucking sucks, first of all, because that that company and that roster and the just everything about the fans and the building, like everything about Without a Cause was super fucking cool. And obviously I haven't been there as long as a lot of those people, so like it was a really emotional night for a lot of people. Because for a lot of people that's a lot of those people, that's their school. A lot of the wrestlers, the school is, they train at the school that it runs out of that building. And for a lot of people, Without a Cause was that company that kind of took a chance on them, and gave them a platform to put their wrestling out there in front of some big names, and get them noticed. And so it was cool. And I was really grateful that I got to work with them before their time was over. I wish it could have been for longer. I wish I could have gotten to do more with Without a Cause. But I just look at it as grateful that I got to work there, and do some cool stuff. And one of the coolest things was that show, the last show, me and my tag partner, Rebel Kell, the Sweethearts, we won the Without a Cause Tag Team Championships. And we are now as we like to call it, the Forever Champs. And it was a really cool moment for a lot of reasons. I think the main one being that, I haven't been at Without a Cause for very long, like I said. So, this was only my third show with them. And so the fact that they trusted me enough to represent the company in that way and win a major title like that on their last show, and the fact that they knew that would send the fans home happy, meant a lot, because it's cool that they trusted us with that, and also gave us that moment. And it was also cool to just be on that show and be around so many of my friends. Um, and also, in a weird way, like tag wrestling is always something I've appreciated and loved doing, and I don't get to do it as often as I want to. Because we're people like wrestling singles, people like being stars, and that's totally fine. But I do feel like tag wrestling is kind of an underappreciated art form. So to get to do it and to represent, a company like that as they're going out, and also to work with someone that you click with in the ring and kind of find that rapport. It was really cool, man. It was just a fucking cool moment. Um, yeah, and I really appreciate it because sometimes you do feel like you're not where you want to be, or you might not be uh doing everything you wanted, and it can feel kind of like you're stuck, or like you can't figure out why uh you're not hitting the goals that you want, and you keep pushing, and then something like that happens, and it reminds you, like, you just gotta to work and push, and it'll happen, it'll come your way. um so yeah, it was a really cool moment. And again, shout out to my tag partner, Rebel Cal. um I'm saying it. Maybe, we want to thank Walk for everything they've done. And even though they are the ones who gave the Sweethearts a chance to become a thing and work together, it will not be our last time working together. I'll tell you that. The Sweethearts will return. um, but yeah, man. Oh, all right. Well, I'm gonna stop being emotional about it. So I gotta look up what the fuck this thing is called. Let's see. Okay, so there's something that I wanted to do on this episode, and I might have to sit up for it because it might be kind of difficult to do from this position. But I was driving with my crew this weekend, um, and one member of our crew, Zay Perez, precious little thing. He brought up the so the personality test that everyone took, and it gives you like those little 4 letters. Like, I'm a JMLL, I'm a LMAOP, I'm an EMJF, like that type of shit. So he brought that up and asked me what my letters were, and I was like, I don't have them because I've never taken the personality thing. Not in like a contrarian way of like, I'm better. I'm just like, I don't. Who cares? I don't fucking take it. So like, I just never did because it's not a big deal. I think it's a weird way, like, people will put that in their bios, and it's like a weird way to judge somebody. You like kind of boil them down to a very base level of a person, and I just always thought it was kind of weird. So I never did it. And he kept asking me, like, just take the test. I want to see. And I was like, well, I'll do you one better. I will take it on my podcast because my brain is going, well, if I take that right here in this car, I'll get nothing out of it. We'll know some letters about me that I could probably already tell you about myself, and it'll be like not funny. It'll be like maybe a funny bit for the car, or I can get some content out of it. And hey, that's what's important, right? Fuck having real life experiences. It's all about the content, baby. I'm just kidding. No, I thought it'd be fun to take it on here because I feel like people really love this shit. So I'm gonna look up personality test with the letters. 16 personalities. Okay. So let's fucking do this shit, dude. We're going. Is everyone having a good time? All right. So we're going to be taking this fucking personality test. Okay. God, there's 50 questions. Jesus Christ. Okay. You often make new friends. I'm going to say agree. You have a wide-ranging interest and love to learn all about them. Agree. You feel upset when you see that someone else is sad. Say I agree with that. You always have a contingency plan. I disagree. You're confident about the future. I'll agree. You're cool, calm, and collected under pressure. And absolute fucking lootly not. I'm not that. At parties, you stick with people you know. Absolutely. It's best to finish one piece of work before starting another. I write YouTube videos, so that's for sure not true. You see meaning in the little things around you. What does that mean? I'm going to skip that. I don't like that one. You organize your time with diaries and timetables? Fuck no, I do not. Are you kidding me? A minor mistake can lead you to question your abilities. Yes, I have sports trauma. You can chat with anyone. Fuck no, dude. For someone who loves creating content, I am horrific at small talk, especially with strangers. Like chatting? No, I won't. You love to think about the underlying meaning of books, movies, art, and music. I'll say yes, I love that. You use logic more than your emotions when you make a decision. No. I'm a very emotional person. You're spontaneous and don't really have a daily routine. I would agree with that. I wouldn't say I'm spontaneous. I would say I'm unorganized, but you're not bothered by what strangers think of you. I agree. I'm trans, so I have to not be bothered by it or I'd fucking fall apart. You enjoy team sports or other group activities. Is wrestling a group activity? I'll skip that one. I don't like that one. You enjoy books, video games, or movies where the ending is ambiguous. Yes, I do. I love when media gets left ambiguous because it gives you more to talk about. Let's see. You work behind the scenes to help other people accomplish their goals. I try to do that, I feel like. You experience option paralysis where you can't move forward because you're unable to make a decision. I would agree with that. You often worry that things will go wrong. Fuck. Yes, I do, dude. I'm so fucking paranoid about shit like that for some reason. Being a leader doesn't really interest you. I disagree with that. I'm gonna be a locker room leader, baby. Sometimes you really wish other people would make decisions rationally rather than relying on their feelings. I'm going to skip that one. I don't like that at all. That feels like neither of those answers is. Like, I feel like it just depends contextually, right? You would describe yourself as artistic or creative. Yes, I would. Or at least I hope I would. You finish the housework before you sit down and relax. I guess. Like, it takes me a while to stand up and do it, but once I'm up, I'm going to do it all before I sit down again. You enjoy a good debate. No, I don't. I fucking hate when people just want to debate for no reason. I like having a conversation. You know? I'll have a conversation about something, but when you just start getting all heated and weird about it, it's like, okay, well, this went from jovial to just like not fun. You like to blend in and prefer not to draw attention to yourself. I want to say agree, but like I'm also a fucking performer, so I think that's wrong. You can be moody. Yeah. You become impatient with people who aren't working effectively. Skip. You tend to leave things into the last minute. Yes, I do. Sometimes you wonder if there's an afterlife. I'll say I agree just because I'm like, I don't want to get into this, but I'm just like, I don't know, but I'm curious, So I guess I would say I wonder about it. You'd rather be surrounded by other people than be alone. Yeah, I need a lot of attention. Discussions about theory bore you. Your interests are more practical. I don't agree with that. I don't think. Let's see. You find it easy to see things from other people's perspectives, even when their lives have been completely different from yours. Sure. As long as you're not a fucking asshole. Like, you can have a different perspective. You can't have a wrong perspective, if that makes sense. Like, people always say that. Like, we can have different opinions and still be friends. Yeah, about, like, what, like, about, like, does the toilet paper go over or under? But not, like, do you think gay people should exist? That's not a different perspective. That's just being a fucking idiot. Yeah. Um, you prefer to leave your options open for as long as you can. I guess so. Usually you don't look back and wonder if you made the wrong decision. I fucking heavily disagree with that. To a fault, almost. After a long, stressful week, you love to let your hair down and socialize. No. I like to. Well, fuck. Art galleries and museums can be fascinating. They can. They can be. They have the potential to be. Other people's emotions often confuse you. I disagree with that. You have a to-do list for each day? Fucking super no. You're confident most of the time. Yes. You hate talking on the phone. I disagree. I like talking on the phone. You do your best to understand where other people are coming from. Again, to a degree. If you're a fucking bigot, no. I have no time for it. But if you're like, hey man, I just think Jenga is a bottom tier board game, and someone's like, well, I don't, I'll be like, okay, that's fair. You're the one who brings your friends together for social occasions and outings. No. When your plans get disrupted, you get things back on track quickly. No. You have many regrets. I wouldn't say that. Sometimes I'll like randomly think about a situation and be like, yeah, I probably would have did that different. But I wouldn't say I regret a lot of shit. Just like learned or have hindsight, you know? You focused on the here and now and you rarely think about the meaning of life. That's true because if I do think about the meaning of life, I will break down and cry because it will stress me out. Let's see. You see what I mean when I was saying about this is kind of hard to do while I'm laying down? You often feel out of control when it comes to your emotions. No. You try to spare other people's feelings. I'm going to skip that one because that feels like too general of a question, you know? You have spurts of energy where you get a lot done, but you find it hard to apply consistent effort. I can agree with that, I feel like. You see meaning in the little things around you. Oh, I got to answer the ones I didn't answer. Oh my gosh. Let's see. You see meaning in the little things around you. I guess so. Oops. You enjoy team sports. Fucking sure. Sometimes you really wish other people would make a decision rather than relying on their feelings. Sure. Yes. Am I doing this wrong? There's gonna be. I feel like there's gonna be so many people like, you fucking do me. You know how people are? There's gonna be people getting mad because I didn't pick what they pick, which is like the entire point of this test is to pick what you would pick. You become impatient with people. Oh, I guess I answered agree to that. Oops. You try and spare other people's feelings. I would disagree. You see meaning in the little things around you. Agree. You become impatient with people who aren't working effectively. Sure. Fucking hell. All right, I'm submitting my answers, guys. Okay, submit my answers, baby. Let's go. Fuck. Okay, hold on. I gotta do my thing real quick. All right, y'all. Let's see my personality. Oh my god, do I have to pay for this shit? Oh, absolutely not. Are you fucking kidding me? Special 7-day package, unlimited access. You're fucking joking me. You have to pay for this? Wait. Are they for real? Did all you guys pay for this? Is there not a fucking free one? Personality test. Is there not a fucking free one? Are you kidding me? Am I freaking out? Free personality test. I did the wrong one. Oh my god. What the fuck? Alright. Well, you know what? That sure was. Fuck, man. Alright. Hey, guys. Welcome to the podcast. Oh my god, I can't believe I did the wrong one. Now here's the question. Do we do this one? How long is this? Fuck. How long is this one gonna fucking take? Oh my god, this one's gonna take forever. I just hit the first question and it was 2% done. Alright. I'm gonna tell y'all something that you might not enjoy. Okay, but hear me out. Remember that part a minute ago when I told you that life's all about making content for me? I'm about to hit you right in the fucking face with that, baby. I'm gonna do a couple more minutes of podcast. Because we kind of got fucked by that personality test. I'll do a little extra long solo episode, you know? I'll go a little longer. I'll grace you with my presence, okay? But I am not taking that fucking test again this episode. What I'm gonna do for my special little babies out there, my sweet little babes, that's you. Is I feel insane. I'm gonna do the real one, because I found the free one. Next episode, I'll do it. And we'll do it right. And we'll do it. We'll get the letters and we'll get the answers. Is everyone okay with that? Great. Okay. Should I do a Bo Burnham where I lay like this? Oh, dude, I could fall asleep right now. So yeah, we'll do a little episode next week, and I'll finish the test. This feels fucking insane. Do you think people stream like this? Are there streamers that stream themselves sleeping? There has to be. There's no way there's not. Like they just turn on stream and they lay there and talk to chat for a little bit and then they just fucking fall asleep and you just watch them stream. If there is, let me know about that in the comments, because I would love to know. Also, just because I want, you know what? I'm going to go full comment farming right now. Let me know in the comments, what's the best sleeping position? I want to start some drama. I want to start some tea. I want to know the best sleeping position. And I want to see if I can piss some people off. You know? How do y'all sleep? Do you sleep on the side? Do you sleep on your back? On the tum? Do you sleep like legs up, fetal position? You know? Do you sleep like this? How do you do it? Let me know in the comments. I think that's it, man. I feel like I'm in the state of mind where I'm half about to fall asleep and I'm half going insane. And like the walls are going to start talking in a moment. So we're going to wrap this one up. And I think I'm never going to fucking do this again, because this was a lot harder than I thought. I understand now why they say like don't do like if you bring homework with you or if you have homework, like don't do it in your bed. Because this is associated with like laying down and watching TikToks and then falling asleep. So like my brain is gone. She clocked out. She said, fuck overtime. We're clocking out. We're done. That's me right now. So, thank y'all so much for joining me on this fucking bizarre episode of Thanks for Stopping By. Let me know if you liked it. I'm not going to probably do this again, but if enough people liked it, maybe every once in a while I will. You can come join me, and we can have a fucking kickback episode, man. Chill episode. Where I lay in bed and struggle to talk like a normal fucking human being. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Comment all those things I told you to comment about. Next week, we will do the personality test, and I will get those letters. No matter the cost, I will find them. I will track those letters down, and I will bring them to you. That is my promise. In front of everyone, in front of every witness on this earth, I will bring those 4 letters to thy. Any fucking who. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Subscribe to the channel. Come on. Just do it. Jesus. Subscribe to the channel. We do one of these every week. It's fucking pretty cool, in my opinion. I don't know about you. I think it's pretty fucking cool. Um, check out all my stuff. All my socials will be in the link in the description, so you can go follow me on Twitter and Instagram and all that stuff. And yeah, thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Hope y'all had a good time. Thank y'all so much for listening. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And most importantly, thanks for stopping by.